Here we go, a bit of rhythm. Rhythm changes. 3, 4. How's everybody going? Welcome, Ash. It's Robin here in the house. It's a Monday, but it's time for some rhythm practice. And in this video, I just want to show you a couple of really important things which can help you get good at playing gypsy jazz rhythm. And a couple of really important things, so stick around for this lesson. Hey, Ash, how you doing, mate? Great to see you. It's Robin Nolan here in Amsterdam. And straight out the gate, if you need more help with this gypsy jazz stuff, if you need help with your rhythm, if you need help learning how to solo and improvise, really improvise, and if you need help with your repertoire, and you want to join a community of other guitarists like yourself, then go to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com and join the club, because it's a really awesome place to learn this music. If you go to that link, there's a page with all the info. If you fill your name and email out, then I'll get in touch with you and let you know how you can join the club. So welcome. I want to show you some rhythm changes in gypsy jazz, the kind of chord shapes that we'll play, and also the one thing that you need to do to get good at this music, and that is use a metronome, right? The main fault that I see in my travels and listening to professionals or amateurs or jams or concerts is slowing down in this music. So you hear people start, and at the end of the song, it kind of slows down. It's the worst thing that can happen. Welcome, Ray. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the comment. Really means a lot to me. Welcome, Enrico, in the house. The main thing you have to do to be good at gypsy jazz rhythm is stay in time. So learning the voicings, learning the repertoire, the feel, we kind of get good at that. But the thing which suffers is the time when it goes down, right? So you start a tempo and then it sinks, and that's the worst thing in the world. So the one thing you can do, and if you've got 5 minutes in the day, is just play with a metronome. Because playing with a metronome it's boring, but it will actually kind of keep you in check and make sure that you keep it in time, okay? So if we're gonna welcome Leslie Island in the house, welcome Tina. I want to show you these chords. So we've got these things, rhythm changes in gypsy jazz. We've got songs like Daphne, bumpy, 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 dum, things like that. So learn these chords, right? And then I'll show you the rhythm. So D, right? That's D6. That's the first voicing. Second, B-7 on the 7th fret, right? So then B-7, then E-7, then A7, right? We'll stick to that at the beginning. That's just going like, right? Right? So the first thing you could do to make sure that your fingers are getting under those chords is just have the metronome on. And I've just got it on a constant pulse at the moment. So I'm not doing the jazz thing of putting it on 2 and 4 or anything cool like that. I just want that consistent pulse. So I've got it on 120 at the moment, right? And so to get those chords down, without the rhythm, I would just go, right? Make sure your left hand is in check, right? So it's D, B-7, E-7, A7, right? Comfy. That's dead easy, right? Okay, so that's one thing you can do with the metronome. The rest of the progression is the bit where it goes dum, 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 dip, 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 dip. So you got that dum, D to D7, right? So G or G, G sharp diminished, and then back to D, and back to A7 and D. You're welcome, Pedro. Welcome, Mateo is in the house. Welcome, everybody. When you join this live, just send some love or say hi or just say something. It's great to know people are out there watching, even on a Monday. My name's Nolan. I'm helping you with some gypsy rhythm today. And if you need more help with this gypsy jazz stuff, if you want me to actually coach you personally online, then go to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com. You'll see a page with all the info. Put your name and email there, and I'll get in touch and let you know how you can join the club. Right, so we've got D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, B-7, E-7, A7, and then D, D7, G, G sharp diminished, D, A7, D. Right, so that's the basic progression. So the first thing we could do, really simply, is just, Ray says, so is this a style you naturally gravitated to, or did you, I've been playing this for like 25 years, Ray. I fell in love with it when I went to Samoa, the Gypsy Festival near Paris, and I've just always loved it since then, and always kind of done it in my own way as well. Welcome, Steve. Welcome, Ossie. Did you know Borelli Grand don't know theory? Yeah, Borelli doesn't know theory. Django didn't know theory. The way I teach is trying to use your ears and your heart, right? Trying to not use lots of pieces of paper. Pedro says your videos are very helpful. That really means a lot, Pedro. Thank you. Okay, so we've just got D, B-7, E-7, A7, rhythm change. D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, D7, G, G sharp, D, A7, D, right? So we're going D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, D7, G, G sharp diminished, D, A, D. Right, try this. Even without the chords. It's kind of hard keeping in time, right? So that's the main thing. You're trying to lock in with that pulse. And when you use a metronome, that will help you do that. So 3, 4, so like... Okay, so just do that first, then very simple. You could just practice like this. D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, B-7, E-7, A7, D, D7, G, G sharp dim, D, A7, D, right? Right? Nice and easy. D, D7, G, G sharp diminished, D, A7, D, right? Just keeping it nice and just downstrokes there. Getting into the groove. The metronome's just set on 4. Nothing fancy. And then what you want to do, just do the light rhythm. Welcome, Carlos. There's a nice little progression for that bit where it goes da, da, da. You can go da, da, da. Hey, welcome from Budapest. Welcome, man. I can't say your name. Oh, Victor. Welcome from Budapest. Welcome, man. D. Right, you could go like that. So instead of dum, 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 you could go D, C. Right, that's D7. See that? So you go bum, 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 G, right? Boom, G minor, right? Right, so D. That's just right. Right, so D with the 7th in the bass, G. Hey Adolfo, welcome, man. G minor, then back to the D. So here, let's hear what it sounds like that. Welcome, Lewis. Right, D, B-7, E-7, A7. Keeping in with the pulse. D, B-7, E-7, A7. See what I mean? It's really easy. How's everybody doing today? I know it's Monday, but it doesn't mean it's not a rhythm guitar day. And if you can spend 5 minutes a day, seriously, doing the right thing, then I think after a couple of weeks, after a bit of time, if you did it every day, practicing with the metronome, you'd start to really feel confident. And that's what it's all about with playing rhythm guitar. You've got to be confident. Ray is doing great. Awesome. Welcome, Juan. Welcome to the show. You've got to be confident when you play rhythm guitar, right? You're the rock drummer. You're the drummer in AC/DC. Boom, boom, boom. He does that all night, right? It doesn't move. The tempo goes like straight. It doesn't get slower. It doesn't get faster. And you've got to get that attitude and confidence when you play Gypsy rhythm guitar, right? You've got to be the anchor, the rock. Don't get too fancy with all the voicings and all that stuff that goes on. Just play solid, right? And just keep the time. Welcome, Bernie. So if I was playing rhythm changes really simply and just doing it straight, it would be like this, at a real medium tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's really medium, but all I'm doing is that's simple as that. And then you basically want to put the metronome faster and then do that. Someone says, could you please show us some ways of comping? If I was comping, I'd do this kind of thing. This kind of thing. Hey, welcome, Michael. How you doing? So when you comp, this isn't a comping video, this is just a straight Gypsy rhythm video. But if you comp, you could just play going. Just play the first beat of every bar. Just let the chords ring out a bit. Okay? But what we're doing in this video is getting gnarly on the Gypsy rhythm, right? If you want help with this music, okay, by the way, if there's any club members watching, then type in, let people know what it's like in the Transfusion Club. And if you want me to coach you personally, literally online, and get access to all the library of lessons to help you with the rhythm, and help you solo, and help you learn the repertoire, and join a community, then go to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com. Okay, there's a page, put in your name and email, and then I'll get in touch and let you know how you can join the club. And then you put the metronome up a bit, right? And then you've got, I've just got it on 4s, right? So this Jazz Police, don't freak out. Okay, don't freak out, Jazz Police. Right? Rhythm D, B minor, E minor, A7, D, B minor, E-7, A7, D, D7, G. You've got to get that first. Make sure your left hand is comfortable. And then just place him nice and light. It's hard. Try it. And you just basically want to do 5 minutes a day of that, okay? Get the metronome to a comfortable tempo. Make sure the chords are clean. Just play simple at first. Just there's not much to it. You're literally going like this. Look, you're going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, no contact, nothing contact here. It's just downstrokes, and then later you can get fancy. You know, you can get that lovely. Get that kind of nice Django roll. There's lots of different rhythm styles to do, which of course I teach in the Transfusion Club. But for now, I want to leave you with a couple of bits of advice on how you can actually improve, if that's what you want. To make lead guitarists want to actually play with you and just stay in time, keep it simple, is practice with a metronome, okay? Practice with a metronome, get the chords clean, and just aim to stay in time. Because often the tempo's going really fast, right? And it might be going... And you've got to be able to stay in time. Welcome, Nick. Nick is in, I think it's morning for Nick in Florida. Welcome. Welcome, pair. Yeah, Sarasota in the house. I'm keeping this one really short. It's Monday, right? Aren't we meant to be at work or something? But of course, this is my job and I love my job. And my job is to help guitarists just like you get a bit of gypsy jazz in your life, okay? And I want to show how simple it can be, and you don't have to spend all day practicing. Just practice the right things. And if you want help with all this gypsy jazz stuff, the club is really taking off. We're building a great community over there, and people are getting great results. Go to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com and get help from me. Ossie says, did you always practice with a metronome? No. If you want the truth, no, I did not. And I think I'm somewhat a bit lucky. I'm not good at everything, but I'm quite good at time. I've never had a problem with time or groove and things like that. But you know, most rhythm guitarists suffer because they slow down. So when it starts like this, quickly slow down. And when I play with players all around the world, even if they're getting paid to play, sometimes it happens that people slow down, and it's the worst thing. Miles Davis said that time was like death, bad time. So, and you can fix it easy. Just work 5 minutes a day with a metronome, you know, and keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. So here we go. These are those rhythm changes that I just taught you, okay? So, nice and simple. And again. Keep it light. Quiet as well. It's hard. You've got to keep in time. Lots of different ways to play it. So the main thing is to keep it simple. Keep it light. You don't have to play loud, okay? You can play soft. Okay, play soft, light, cool. And when you play rhythm, look at whoever's playing lead as well. So concentrate on what they're doing. There's some tips for your Monday. I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a great day. Share this video. Click the love heart because it really makes me feel better. And or if you're mad, click the mad button as well. And type in a question. Let me know how you're going with your rhythm, and I'll get in after the show and answer all the questions, okay? And if you want more help, don't forget, if you really want to make some improvements with your playing away from Facebook and away from YouTube, then go to Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. Thanks for the love. GypsyJazzTransfusionClub.com and get help. Join the community. All right, lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.